Mr. and Mrs. Warren, thank you so much for coming. I believe you're going to be staying at the Hodgson's house, is that right?
Always better to be in the mix.
It's very strange being back here, and it brings back a lot of memories. We are in Enfield, in the house that we actually lived in, where the poltergeist took place. The town of Enfield was in North London.
It was just like a normal family life, really.
Margaret! Johnny!
Started in August of 31st, 1977.
I can recount the chest of drawers started shuffling and it moved towards the door.
We was all in a terrible state, and it got worse as the time went on. We got more exhausted with it and tired.
My neighbour called the newspaper in desperation for some sort of help.
I was a photographer on the Daily Mirror. You'd have chairs tip up, beds turn over, drawers would fly out in a room there was no one in.
Oh my God, the levitation of those girls. They would levitate.
And this particular day, she see me levitating from the upstairs window.
I've done research all over the world. What happened was terrible.
It is certainly one of the best-known examples and the most documented examples of supernatural possession.
There is that question of skepticism, but there is enough evidence that's irrefutable that makes us feel like something was really strongly going on.
The memories will always be there. Had such a big impact on my childhood. I'm very grateful for the chance to tell our
Janet!
true story.
Hey, it's Vale here. So, you like horror movies? Me too. Well, let's take a look at what is coming up this year for the horror genre. First up, there is 10 Cloverfield Lane. J.J. Abrams is behind this mysterious thriller from director Dan Trachtenberg. Mary Elizabeth Winstead stars in the movie alongside John Goodman and John Gallagher Jr. Unlike Cloverfield, this is not a found-footage thriller and centers around Winstead's character who, waking up from a car accident, finds herself in the basement of a man who says he saved her life from a chemical attack that has left the outside uninhabitable. Interesting. Next, I've got The Conjuring 2, Enfield Poltergeist. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga return as the Warrens in this follow-up to the 2013 horror blockbuster, The Conjuring. Original director James Wan returns for another thrilling tale that is sure to be one of this summer's scariest movies. The Conjuring 2 is in theaters on June 10. I can't wait for this. Lastly, there is The Purge 3 Election Year. Frank Grillo is back to reprise his role as a sergeant in this next installment of The Purge. The Purge election here reveals the next terrifying chapter that occurs over 12 hours of annual lawlessness sanctioned by the new founders of America. It looks like another blockbuster smash hit, opening in cinemas July 1. Okay, so there you have it. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on these movies, and I will leave you with our horror movie playlist so you can watch all the trailers. Bye!